Discovery.
Hello and welcome to Weekly Weird News brought to you by Colourful and Close to the Podsafe. I'm Ben, as always, I'm hanging out with Mike.
Hello.
Claire.
Hey!
And Pete.
Hello.
This is our sister show to Cut Into the Ball, where we bring you the weekly world of the weird as we've found on the World Wide Web this week.
Well done.
Thank you.
Hey!
I'm better on rum, aren't
I was going to say, you can tell he's not drinking beer now because he's only what, second pint of rum in. Normally
Not pint of rum.
rum and coke.
A pint of rum. Not a Royal Navy sailor in the 1800s.
Yeah, normally after 6 or 7 beers by now that would have been a bit of a.
Whoa.
Never.
See the previous 290 episodes.
That's not proof. Where are we going to start? Follow us on Facebook at Cutting to the Bull in the Post Through the Apocalypse, Spotify and SoundCloud, Cutting to the Bull in the PTA, and YouTube is Apocalypse Bull. Right, what's first up? What we got? Ghost tells haunted hunter to drink bottle of whiskey.
Right.
Okay.
You hear this ghost tell him?
Yeah, if a ghost tells you to do something, you do it. Unfortunately for a ghost hunter on Haunted, he was left chucking whiskey. In a clip from the TV show on social media, one of the hunters, Billy, claims a paranormal spirit claims him to help himself to a drink on the table. They want me to drink another whiskey, dude. That's a weird impulse, he tells his friends.
That's funny, this ghost has been telling me to smoke this joint.
Have you got like a marijuana godmother?
He pulls out a crack pipe next and says,
Yeah.
"Yeah, the ghost's telling me to take some crack."
What can you do?
Mm.
If a ghost tells you to do something, you got to do it apparently.
Is it a ghost because voices in my head though? That's the problem.
It's the onset of psychosis.
Potentially. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is. This ghost hunter's been told to drink whiskey.
So he does.
So
Does
he
get
does.
drunk.
Well, apparently, I presume he does. I'd have just carried on at that point.
So most people get drunk when they drink whiskey, I suppose.
Yeah.
Depends how much you drink.
Spirits telling him to drink spirits.
So this is a nothing article, really. isn't it?
Completely is.
Was that it? Like that
But
was it.
I do like that, it shows the absurdity of ghost hunting on TV.
And well, let's face it, it's Halloween season, so it's kind of relative.
I'd have brought it if the shot glass was like coming towards him across the table or something,
What if you did the whole Ouija board with a shot glass?
Yeah.
Which is filled with whiskey?
Yeah. Something like that. It would
Yeah.
have been a bit more believable, innit?
Yeah.
Well, it's the absurdity of television ghost hunting, people.
What a load of bollocks.
Yeah, a load of bollocks.
He just wanted to get drunk, but he's blaming the ghost for his own alcohol problems.
Yeah.
Which, is a valid option. Should you have a drinking problem, blame the ghosts.
You do. Man can't go abroad as his surname is too rude for the passport. Kennedy Kennard changed his surname legally for a joke, but it seems to have backfired for him, as he was unable to get a passport.
Oh, no
Why?
way.
Because he's changed his name.
He's changed his name by deed poll to Fu Kennard. Fu Kennard.
Fucking hard.
Yeah. So his name is now Kenny Fu Kennard. He did it for a laugh a few years ago. Former squaddy.
Sounds like squaddy humour.
Yeah.
Oh, you'd have been dared to do that, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've known lots of cunts though. They've all got passports.
I'd imagine that was probably his nickname in the army or something like fucking hard. Or fuck Kennard, one of the two.
The supermarket worker from Bude, Cornwall, has contested HM passport office's verdict 3 times, but the Home Office has refused to budge. Keen traveller Kenny said he doesn't want to change his name again, so faces a life of UK holidays instead. Oh God, change your name.
Change your fucking name immediately. He's going to be fucking holidaying in caravans in Rill for the next 50 years.
He managed to get a driving licence, that was accepted.
Because if you read it Fu Kennard, it's not really, you know.
It's just bullshit, that is.
It's so pronounced, isn't it?
Why they-
isn't it?
That's crap, that. Give him a fucking passport, man. Who gives a shit? It's not like he walks around constantly shouting his name. I just don't get what. Well, fuck off. Just give him a passport. Ridiculous. Where's he from? Cornwall. We
In
are
all
a bit
fairness,
funny down there, aren't we?
When he first joined the army, he changed his name to Coco Kenny.
Nah,
When he was 16, sorry. And he joined the army, was told to change it back.
that's like telling Mike Hunt he can't get a fucking passport, isn't it?
I guess it is.
Just because it sounds like
Yeah.
what it sounds like.
But does anyone get called Mike Hunt?
I bet there's a Mike Hunt out there.
But apparently there are names that may cause outrage or offence and are classed as unacceptable and not fit for a passport. They include the use of swear words, sexually explicit references, inappropriate religious connotation, vulgar, offensive or libelous to an individual, make use of a name, person, living or dead, which may cause public concern.
And they're even keeping his 94 quid. Bastards.
So, I just. That's just censorship. Fuck's sake, the neighbour's moving his fucking living room round again.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, and also, if you do hear load bangs in the background, we're not under attack. It is, in fact, just fireworks. It's that time of year in the UK.
Yeah.
Well, it's wrong, isn't it? You can't do that, surely. Can't deny the man his name.
Seems daft, doesn't it?
So, pub fined thousands for offering women free drinks based on their bra size.
What are they doing, Claire?
What are they doing? Getting us at least a pint each.
No, I meant like bringing the tits to the party.
They are.
Your
they're-
new catchphrase.
Yeah, they're going to bring the tits to the party. So an Australian pub has been fined $3,897, around 2,000 quid, after an attempt to light-hearted promo campaign that went down like a warm beer. The wool
If
shed.
it's Australian, it probably is warm.
Warm beer. The wool shed in Hindley in Adelaide offered punters free drinks in exchange for their bras and telling them the bigger the better. So you have to bring the bra in with the size on it, I should imagine, and then what, do you hang it up on the way in, get your points and take it on the way out, or?
Oh, they do it by size, wouldn't you? So like maybe a D cup gets you a couple of beers.
Well, suffice to say, the authorities didn't see the funny side of this, and the venue was deemed to have violated South Australians' General Code of Practice. Gender-based promotions, including those that objectify people, are not only out of line with community expectations, but are a breach of the code, the Liquor and Gambling Commission, Deanie Sello said in a statement shared with the Daily Mail on Monday.
How terribly misogynistic,
No.
eh, Claire?
But what gets me right is it's fine to have Hooters and all these kind of places, yeah?
Yeah.
And assuming that it wasn't, if you're a woman, you have to take your bra off at the front, but don't worry, we'll give you a couple of free drinks depending how big your tits are. It wasn't like that. It was a bit of a tongue-in-cheek thing. Come on, girls,
You haven't
come on
got to
down.
remove
If
your
you're,
bra, have you?
if you're
You could
brave
bring
enough...
your own. You
Yeah.
could bring a second bra, couldn't you?
But even then, even if it was remove your bra under your thing and you hang it up on the thing, if you were brave enough to do that and you felt, yeah, I'd go there, get a few free drinks and get the girls kind of out a little bit, you know.
Is that how women think? Is it get the girls out a bit?
Well, I wouldn't mind 5 pints from one of my bras.
Exactly.
Because I'm an E-cup, I'd like get a pint per cup size, you see, so we'd be alright, lads. Drinks are on me!
But my point is, any of these girls that go in there are doing it fucking willingly. Let them! Who gives a shit? Come on!
Well, social media has been flooded with angry comments about the misogynistic and offensive campaign. Someone said it was a terrible idea from the get-go. Whoever came up with it and then allowed it to be shared should be in big trouble. Seriously inappropriate stuff.
I guess we come from an age of page 3 girls. Like,
Yeah.
How would you feel if it was changed from bra to codpiece?
Cod
We
piece.
don't have cod pieces though.
Well, you just buy the biggest one you could and take it in, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
All
this is
right,
my
then
spare
your
one.
Your socks.
Yeah.
Or a glove.
Oh dear.
I don't know. I mean, times have changed, guys.
Yeah, it ain't the 80s anymore.
No, I know,
Things
but
have, I mean, I don't personally, right, no one's forced them to take part in it.
that's what I mean.
But at the same time, times have changed. I'm a child of the 80s.
What they should have done...
And the early 90s. It's just, you can't do it. That's it.
They should have
That's it now,
included
that's it.
something for men as well.
Yes,
they
they
should have
should've-
done something for
Cod
both.
piece.
Well, I don't know, men...
Cricket box. It's in Australia.
Men
Every
bring
bloke's
your
got
boxes
cricket
in.
box.
Oh, I thought it was only really like discriminating against the little titty women.
Well, it is as well, isn't it?
I suppose it is. Yeah. That's about it. But I never thought
Make
of that.
women with small boobs feel inadequate. They can only get one
exactly.
drink.
It's not a good thing, really, is it?
No.
Let's face it.
I didn't
How
know
come
that-
she gets 5 free drinks?
Yeah.
Well, because she's well endowed. It's
Yeah.
not my fault. She's
Yeah.
had an operation. They're not even real.
Yeah, it seems like if they measured our dicks.
Claire,
You got a 10-incher, you
Still
get
not my 5 points, really.
for every 2 inches you get,
That's why you had
get a
them
3 pint.
Oh
They
yeah.
measure your cock.
Measure you. Yeah, I know. It is. It isn't in the right time
I
for
didn't.
that. No, it's not.
I never
But
actually. I was just more transfixed with the fact we were all going to get beer each than like, oh, yeah, he's a bit discriminatory against. No, if you had a cup, you get a beer. Yeah. I don't want my dick.
Cup, you get 5.
I don't want like my balls put into a caliper to decide how many drinks I should get.
Yeah. Should we move on?
Yeah.
This is yours, Ben.
Oh god, this is fucking terrible. This is like fucking Hannibal Lecter shit.
No.
Gynecologist mutilated his virgin wife's vagina with scissors because he was unable to have sex with her on their honeymoon. The 54-year-old medic is facing trial in Germany. His 35-year-old wife had only recently married before travelling to a luxury hotel in Dubai in April 2019. So the trial, I'm assuming, has just happened. Yeah. But once in the hotel room, he failed to have sex with her. In a furious rage, allegedly blamed her and decided to operate to solve the problem
How
himself.
insane is that?
Oy, you know, this guy being a doctor should know there's a thing called Viagra.
I don't think he might not have failed himself to have sex. Maybe her.
He has, yeah. He's failed to get it up.
Oh, he's failed to get it up.
Yeah, he's blamed her for it. So he's,
I thought that, well, the way that you were reading it, I was
He couldn't
thinking
get it in.
he couldn't get
Couldn't
it in
get
the
it in,
hole.
maybe.
Maybe the hole was a little bit too.
No, I
She's
guess.
a virgin, wasn't she? So
Yeah, maybe.
That's what I'm reading from that.
Yeah, I'm not reading
Okay.
it. It
well,
really isn't.
I read it as failed to have sex, so I assume
Yeah,
failed.
He couldn't get it in, could he? Because it was
Yeah.
a bit tight. She's a fucking 35-year-old virgin, man.
Well, he allegedly grabbed a pair of scissors and pierced his terrified wife's hymen and cut part of it away.
Oh!
Jesus.
Braunschweig District Court in Lower Saxony, Germany, was told his wife had kept the savage attack a secret because her husband had threatened to divorce her and because of the risk of being ostracised by their families.
Man.
The gynecologist and his wife both come from migrant families who were born in Germany. She told the police that she continued to keep it a secret for 4 years, but were finally deciding to reveal details of the horrific attack to the police.
Oh my god.
Prosecutors have charged the medic with mutilation of female genitalia and grievous bodily harm. And the trial's set to begin on the 6th of November this year. So yeah, I hope he gets fucking sent down.
That's terrible,
It's
isn't it?
horrific, isn't it?
Yeah.
Terrific attack. Not much more can we say about that, really, is it?
No.
Right. It's quite a shocking one, isn't it? Doing that to your wife. Jesus.
Well, if he's a gynecologist, yeah, he's gonna. Well, fair enough. He's gonna know what the issue is potentially, but it doesn't mean that you do that. He's gonna be like, oh, I totally understand. I'm a gynecologist. We can get this sorted.
That should have been his first reaction,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Like,
Ever heard
don't
of
worry, don't worry. I'm a gynecologist.
Let me get my scissors.
You know, like,
That's not the next
this
sentence you
is
wanted to hear.
the lady garden is my fucking
My
expertise.
workplace.
Yeah.
I should know how it works.
I couldn't be a gynecologist, though.
Why?
Well, you know.
The good and the bad.
What, can you
And
see
the
a blue
ugly.
waffle?
The good, the bad and the
It
ugly.
was that, but you know, if you elbow deep in it all day,
Yeah, you're not going to want to be elbow deep in it at night. Is that what you're saying? Mike?
Maybe. I'm just saying.
Elbow deep.
They're not cows.
Hey, no wonder you flunked at a medical school.
No wonder I'm saying.
Yeah, you were trying to be a midwife as well, weren't you? Fucking hell, Michael. No wonder you failed. Oh, no.
I'm just saying, it's, you know.
What's this? What's this? You tickling me tonsils, you bastard!
I love I love the women's form and everything, but I mean, having it all day, every day, you know what I mean?
No, I don't think I could get sick of it, to be honest.
Right.
I don't know.
But you're not having hot women.
Yeah, no,
it's not
no.
hot women, is it?
All shapes, sizes,
Yeah.
ages.
Yeah.
And mostly you're going to be dealing with problems that are going to be like off-putting.
Yeah.
You
This
think
is
about
a
it.
very misogynistic
It's not.
conversation,
No, it's
isn't
not.
it?
It's a medical.
No, because
condition.
if we were women, say, we'd be talking about dongs, and being somebody who specialises in dongs is also going to see some horrible shit.
Is there a
Claire,
dong?
would you specialise in dongs?
Is there a dong doctor?
I bet there is. There's got to be someone who specialises in the penis. hasn't there?
Sexual
Of course
health.
there has.
Yeah.
So, and I'd imagine I'd imagine the sexual health people see some pretty fucking horrible sights, wouldn't they?
Ooh.
Like, that's nothing anymore. That's just a stub.
Mate, when I was becoming a medic in the forces, I remember in the toilet, one of the lads that was like, I can't remember what he was, but he knew I was medic kind of thing, and he stood next to me in the trough having a piss, and he goes, "Oh, Mitch, any ideas what this is?"
No.
Like, oh, for fuck's sake! So, mate, you need to go see a fucking doctor. I ain't a doctor that deals with anything like that. Like, do not fucking show me that shit. And honestly, so they think because you got medic on that little badge on your arm, you can fix anything. I ain't fixing that. Fucking hell.
It's a little bit more discreet, isn't it, going to your oppo over
I know.
going down the medi bay?
And I understand why he did it, but it was just like, mush, for fuck's sake. I can give his nickname because no one would know who he is. Unless some of my old mates actually listen to this, so they might know who it is.
Or it was a Navy and it was just standard way of life for you guys, SOPs. Show each other your penises.
Wow.
It's lonely on a submarine, isn't it?
That was in Keogh Barracks, that was. Yeah, it was a Keogh Barracks, I think.
I thought, you know what? Even being a first aider at work, everyone thinks you're a fucking doctor. I know
Yeah,
exactly where you're
it
coming
is,
from.
it is a similar thing, very much
I
so.
had some bloke collar me once in the toilet. But he said, I was washing my hands on the way out, so I wasn't pissing. And he goes, "You're a first aider, aren't you?" I said, "Yeah." "Can you have a look at my foot?" I said, "Well, did you injure it here?" He said, "No, it just, it feels a bit, I'm limping a bit." I was like, "Mate, I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to diagnose you. Go and see a doctor.
I can patch up a cut
Go and see a,
suitably.
go and see a fucking doctor."
Perform an emergency tracheotomy, but that's about it.
Well, I can do that, but whether I want to do it or not is a different matter.
I was told not to,
Yeah.
because you're going to get litigation.
Sued. Yeah.
It's
Even
also
if they live, you're going to get sued.
it's also been a fucking long time since I practiced it, and I've never done it for real. So probably best going to steer clear of that one.
Yeah. Should we move on?
Yeah.
Mysterious fairy circles are increasing across the world, and scientists are baffled.
Are the Fae returning?
What's a fairy circle when they're at home?
We did an episode on fairies. We did 2 episodes on fairies, didn't we?
Yeah.
So there's no grass mountains
we
of
are.
flowers on
No,
there?
It's this
no.
little polka
not
dot here.
Oh, we have ones in the UK, like these little rings of flowers, and they're fairy circles for us, don't they? Like,
Well, this is a natural phenomenon consisting of polka dot style formations that have been cropping up around the world, and scientists are baffled as to why.
although shit, there's been a massive chemical leak, right? It's been sucked up
probably
into the
like it.
clouds. It's raining down. That's why we get orange spots everywhere.
The circular shaped patches of ground have been seen in deserts in Australia and Namibia, but now experts believe they are more widespread than originally thought. Known as fairy circles, there are now 263 known sites across the globe where they can be found. They've been documented in 15 countries across 3 continents.
Ooh.
And yet, despite the spread of these anomalies, scientists are still none the wiser about how they actually form.
Is that why you didn't give me this article? Because I'd have
Yeah.
to say anomaly.
There you go, you said it.
I know, but I thought about it.
You weren't under pressure though then,
Yeah.
either.
A team led by environmental scientist Emilio Guirado of the University of Alicante in Spain explained in their paper on the intriguing phenomenon, "We conducted a global and systematic assessment of fairy circle-like vegetation patterns and discovered hundreds of fairy circle-like locations on 3 continents. Our study provides insights into the ecology and biogeography of these fascinating vegetation patterns and the first atlas of their global distribution."
So is it something new, or is it fairies?
I don't think it's fairy.
Aliens?
Hey mate, it's 2023, anything's possible.
Several theories have been put forward as to what causes them, including tiny insects, termites and plant toxins, but none have been accompanied by any significant evidence and some have been debunked completely.
I'm going with aliens. Nesting pods?
Oh, don't put your face near it, whatever you do.
Is this Day of the Triffids, is it?
Could be.
I wouldn't fancy getting, like, attacked by a carnivorous plant. Fairies then, I'm going with fairies.
You're going fairies.
I'm going with fairies, I think the Fae are returning.
Interesting.
By saying returning, you're implying that they did exist?
Yep. That's exactly what it is.
So, new revelation, listeners.
I'm surprised you didn't go with aliens.
Ben's become a...
There's some evidence to suggest they're one and the same.
Ah.
I think it's some sort of geological something or other.
I'm going for... Actually, seriously, I think that some kind of
So-
weird chemical leak might be an issue.
Yeah.
Acid rain kind of style, almost.
Yeah.
Look out for fairy circles. Finally, Pete.
Okay.
A lot of vaginas in this episode. That's 2 articles we've had.
So, women are being warned not to vacuum their period.
Oh my god, I
As
thought it was
two
during
people-
your period. But that,
No.
actually vacuum it.
As
Fuck's sake.
2 people have been hospitalised.
Wow.
So, a nurse has warned women never to try this worrying new trend, which can be seriously harmful. Clearly!
Yes.
So, over the last few months, medical professionals have been warning women to stop doing all sorts of strange things with their vaginas.
Yes, we've brought a few of these to your
From-
attention in the past.
From inserting lush bath bombs in for their pleasure and
Wow.
putting garlic in their privates as well to try and cure yeast infections. Yeah, thought you'd have heard it all. But it seems that it's not. You haven't heard it all, because women are getting fucking hoovers and trying to hoover out their periods by the sounds of things.
Haven't
So,
guys
yeah.
hoovered their cocks before?
No, I haven't.
Dudes have stuck their cocks in vacuum
Yeah,
cleaners.
some dudes have, I haven't.
Well, I wouldn't say they were dudes. They were certainly examples of men. Have put their penises in vacuum cleaners before, yes. Men have, they're responsible for tripping over and falling on anti-tank shells, for
Men
example.
will put their cocks in anything. But,
Circular.
yeah.
So
Anything.
there's 2 women, one 19 and one 23, have both been hospitalised due to trying this after seeing a woman revealing it in a viral fucking post on Twitter, which has now been made private. But yeah, the tweet explained how women have been using a hoover to attempt to suck up the blood and make the periods end early, she wrote. Ladies, please stop using your vacuum hose and end your period. It's not going to happen. You're going to suck it out all your fucking insides instead, thank you very much. That's what's going to happen. You are going to give yourself fucking internal hemorrhaging. Seriously.
Well, yeah, it could suck your uterus through the
What?
vaginal opening, couldn't it? And
Eesh.
it could prolapse.
Prolapse, that's the word I was
Yeah.
looking for. I was just you're just asking for prolapse, but just fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
I don't really think we need to say much more on
No,
this
I feel
one.
a bit funny, actually.
Well, yeah, it makes me feel a little bit... And I don't even have a fucking fanny.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, a vagina.
a lady garden.
A lady garden. Fanny's a butt in America, isn't it?
Yeah, it
so
is.
I do have a butt, a bottom, an anus.
Would you put a hoover up there to maybe cure a hemorrhoid?
That's just going to suck it out and make it bigger.
Nothing's going up my butt, especially not a fucking Hoover or a vacuum.
Have you ever had the doctor do it? You must have.
Of course I have, and it's fucking
It's
horrible.
terrible.
Especially when your doctor's 6'4", hands like Sasquatch.
Pete, was that just a Sasquatch doctor?
Yeah, it was. I went and saw him in the forest.
There's
Fulfilled his
only one
fantasy.
doctor I want doing my prostate exam. It's Dr. Sasquatch. It's like a timber hospital.
No, it was just under the canopy of the trees. Yeah, out in the nature, you know.
Under the moonlight.
There was like a felled tree that made a perfect stoop, so I could just bend over that. It was brilliant.
You know, well,
He made it comfortable for me. He cupped my head with his other hand.
oh, that's nice of him. Was it like leathery and furry at the same time?
Yes, but very soft.
Yeah. Obviously, Dr. Sasquatch has excellent tasting hand cream.
Yeah, it's called Come Have Some Own Guy.
I never heard of that one. Right, on that bombshell. Thanks for listening. And the ghosts don't tell me to drink. Just the other voices in my head.
Right, thanks for listening. Peace out. May the force be with you.
I've been Clair, let's not discriminate against small teeth.
Definitely not.
All the movies we love.
Yeah. And I've been Pete. Yeah, have a nice week. Take care, everyone.